full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Or just fuck my ass one more time. And he's
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Or just fuck my ass one more time. And he's
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Or just fuck my ass one more time. And he's
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Or just fuck my ass one more time. And he's
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Or just fuck my ass one more time. And he's
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Or just fuck my ass one more time. And he's
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finale of the much anticipated conclusion of the end of the results of the Hog Cup 2022. Your first participant, judge, and lord of the Hog Cup festivities is Dee of DP, the foremost scholar in sodomy in North America. She's coming in weighing at 150 pounds, and she's currently defending the title. Alright, coming in next we have P of DP, the second most foremost scholar of sodomy in the United States and the only owner of a hat that doubles as a fuel subsidy.
Bang!
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare your engines.
Oh, that is right. Are you fucking ready, baby? Are you revved up? Are you hogged up? Are you squealing?
Hey, I'm your turbo lover. Tell me there's no other.
It is time, baby, for the Hog Cup final. I guess in like 30 minutes, probably.
Yeah,
We're gonna riff. We're gonna get our champion. I'm not gonna reveal who that is just yet.
No,
But
no
folks,
beats.
by the end of this show, this cup will be given out. You'll know exactly who your Hog Cup champion is.
Look at this.
Who will it be? Will it be Brandon Beswick? Will it be Alex Castagne? We don't even fucking know. We're waiting on the results here. That's why we're not going to announce it.
We're waiting for the Academy to finish tallying the votes, and once they hand us a silver envelope, we will know who is the Hog Cup champion. The first ever champion we've ever had.
Now, we are getting comments here. We got Aaron jumping in the chat saying,
Aaron!
hike up your shorts gang, Brandon was robbed.
Oh!
We don't know yet if
Oh!
about any confirmation whether Brandon was robbed.
We don't know.
Like I said, we're still waiting on the numbers.
We're still waiting.
But that's a Brandon Beswick fan, and all I can say is, if you hold the opinion that he got robbed, I hope you voted. That's all I can say. Because if you're standing here with your dick in your hand saying he got robbed and you didn't vote once, then that's on you, asshole.
Unlike your cum shot, your votes do matter.
But this is huge. This is the end of March Madness.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, April 3rd is the absolute cutoff for March Madness. Nothing's happening tomorrow. There's no other bullshit going on. This is it. This is it for March Madness.
In true fashion, Paige has pulled out first, and he has finished sooner.
Yeah, I do. I am one to finish as quick as possible.
He finishes quickly.
Hey, get in, get out, get lost.
I just had a thought today. Regardless of what happens tonight, there may be riots in the streets of America, depending on the decision. We've got the Hike Up Your Shorts gang
That's a good point.
and the Castaigniacs. There may be blood shed over the decision for who wins this cup.
DP will be safe because we're both in Philly.
We are in an undisclosed location in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
We're in the hog quarters. We're in the fucking hog quarters.
The fucking hog quarters. Elden Ring being played in the background.
We're not saying that Philly's not a town that won't riot.
We're not saying it because Philly, like Boston, does riot a lot.
But what we're saying is we're going to have to wait till next year for some Philly competitors in the Hog Cup.
Dude, not only does Philly riots more over sports than any other city
That's
in
right.
the United States.
And this is, of course, the Hog Cup, the most prestigious prize in all of sports.
This is the most prestigious cup. You've got the Wimbledon Cup. Fuck that.
Fucking bullshit.
The Super Bowl rings, I'll throw them down the toilet.
Shit.
Everybody's working towards this right
Yeah.
here.
If I had 5 Super Bowl rings, I would use them as like anal beads. I would just fucking diddle my male G-spot. In and out, baby.
Do you think
that's the only thing a Super Bowl ring's worth?
Do you think that's what Tom Brady does?
Probably. Yeah.
He just has all of his fucking Super Bowl rings on like a diamond chain that he sticks up his ass.
Yeah. What's he have? 6 rings?
He's got 69 rings.
That is right. Yup. That's right.
Hey Tom, you may have 69 rings, but you don't have one Hog Cup.
That's right. Tom, you want to be the best, you call yourself the GOAT? If you want to be the best ever, next year you got to be in the Hog Cup.
You got to be in the Hog Cup. You
That's
got to get in the bracket.
That's a little hardware that needs to be in your trophy case.
Yeah, you have to pay to play.
Yeah, all of the fucking competitors in the cup this year, they paid us $100 to be on TV. we ran away with 12 hundo. So who's the real winner?
12?
That's what I asked you.
12 hundo and a big bag of ketamine later. Here we are.
Well, I also just revealed how dumb I am because 16 hundo. We had the Skeet 16, of course.
No, in imagine you were paid much more than I was.
How so?
Well, I'm saying I got 400, you got 1,200.
Well, yeah, but you're a woman, so 30% less.
That's not even 70. That's not even 70 cents on the dollar. That's like a grossly imbalanced sum.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, 400 to 12. You fleeced me like 3 to 1.
Yeah, that's what I was saying with Elliot Page.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Hollywood's pissed? They have to give him 30% more now.
I think they're livid. I think everyone in Hollywood is just quaking for any AMAB actor they have who's thinking of going on estrogen. They're just like, oh fuck, they are creaming their jeans hoping that it's gonna happen, because then they'll be like, we can finally talk them down.
Ooh, some deals.
Some deals.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's so true.
It's contractual.
It's in the contracts that women get paid 30% less.
After I got my paperwork settled, I had to disclose that to every boss that yes, they can pay me less.
Wow. Amazing.
There we are. This is America.
This is America. Well, we'll reveal who wins the cup of the day, because we're gonna bring the winner on. That's all I have to say.
We're gonna bring the winner on. Again, we don't know who it could be.
We don't know who it is yet, but we're gonna bring him on, and we're gonna give out the cup.
We're gonna give it away to the winner.
But before we get into that,
Yeah.
let's business as usual, baby.
Yeah, business.
It was a huge week.
big.
Yeah.
This was the Christmas of DP.
Well, it was a huge week in terms of hey, your birthday week.
Yeah.
This is the second DP birthday special for you.
We've had 2 birthday specials.
The third birthday special.
Oh.
I had a birthday.
Oh, that's right. You have a birthday.
But this is the second D birthday special.
Yeah.
And there's no party like a D party.
Yeah, you know, you've got Christmas and Easter.
DP stands for D party.
DP stands for D party.
Stands for D platform.
D platform.
It stands for defund, but it's a PH.
Defundable.
Oh, defundable.
Yeah.
If you carry a gun, you can't make jokes.
Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm always strapped.
Yeah, because that's about... Well, are you an officer?
No, I'm not. I'm an outlaw, baby.
You've been punked, baby. You are armed and dangerous.
That's right. I'm an active threat. And don't ever forget it. I'm always an active threat.
I think in your case it stands for double firearm. But with the fish spelling, as in the band.
Yeah. Well, let's first run through the birthday, I guess.
Let's do it.
It was a huge, we both had shows, we can talk about our shows.
We had shows.
But what I'm saying is, I think you did it up for your birthday. You initially didn't want to.
I didn't want to do it.
You're a white woman. You gotta do it up for your birthday. I would have none of that. A white woman not making a deal out of her birthday? No.
I was overcome with white guilt, and then Paige talked me out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, be more like a Cameron. You should. Assume the role. Assume the role.
I'm just gonna
You're
act.
You transitioned, and you're not a cunt at all.
Yeah, that'll be the true transition from dick to
Not
cunt.
trying to say all women are cunts, just white women.
Hey! Hey! Ooh.
What are we doing here, folks?
Do you think if I act enough like a Karen, I'll get paid like a Karen?
Do they really get paid? I don't know.
I feel like the majority of Karens, with some exceptions probably,
Yeah.
I feel like the majority of the Karens are like very rich white women.
Yeah, but I feel like most of like a true Karen, I feel like it's rich because of a husband.
Ah.
You know what I mean? Girl bosses, I feel like would do that, but they're not like asking to see manager. You know what I mean? Like, I need to see you for a bit. Like, nah, come on.
Hey, to all of our well-endowed squealers out there, take a look at this hand. You don't see any rings on these fingers. if you want to strap me with some cash so I can strap you with my penis,
Wait,
please.
hold on. I like the thought process, but if you're gonna have a sugar daddy,
If I'm gonna have a sugar daddy.
I would think it'd be preferable to have a small dick sugar daddy.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
No, I was.
He's loaded and has a tiny ass dick.
I'm going to peg my husband. Is what I'm going to say.
And you want him to be hung while you're packing?
Uh.
He has to have like a 10-inch cock while you're packing?
Yeah, I want him to be hung so that I can inherit his money.
Yeah.
I talked about.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
If any of you men out there want me to become a black widow,
You want him to be making the noise, but it's because of cyanide. You put in his coffee.
Yeah, I want him to gag on my hard fucking cyanide that I put in his coffee.
Yeah. Well, that's beautiful. I truly hope that happens for you.
Well, thank you. I look forward to the day when
That would be huge for DP.
That would be
If you found the fucking sugar daddy and he died and you got all his money, can you imagine the production value on the show after that?
DP will stand for Dee's Prison Days.
Can you imagine what hog quarters would look like?
Dude, the hog quarters would be behind bars.
It would be like the Batcave, dude.
Dude, the worst part is now that I've said it on the podcast, there's no shortage of evidence.
No. We've established that nothing said on this show is serious. There's a long... If you have to prove in court that they have a satire, I think you can. You know what I mean?
Dude,
It's like, Your Honor, did we also start Paige's Jake House? No, we didn't. Your Honor.
Yeah, murder allegations are covered under U.S. parody law. That's all I'm
The
saying.
only thing that's not a joke here is that the Hog Cup is a very real sporting event.
Dude, I think it was O.J. Simpson who said, Your Honor, it was a joke.
Yeah. It was a joke.
That's what the J stands for. O.J. Simpson.
I didn't follow that it was the J and O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, O.J. Simpson stands for O Joking Simpson. Oh, I'm joking Simpson.
Yeah, always joking.
Always joking Simpson.
Also, the J in J.K. Rowling stands for the J and OJ. I know it's confusing, but that's how British people are.
O.J.K. is Rowling.
Yeah, O just killing Rowling.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, but I had a birthday.
You had a birthday,
I had a birthday, it was middle of the week.
Well, we can run through it because it was middle of the week, so we'll get into your actual birthday.
Yeah.
But I feel like we should talk about Judas Priest.
We should totally talk about Judas Priest. Charlie wants us to talk about Judas Priest.
You can hear our little rascal chime in.
Little rascal, what are you doing?
She was, I know you're hungry. It's not going to happen until after the show, okay? Sorry, folks.
Paige loves Charlie, you would never heard of one.
Wait,
I've heard anything
Just
bigger.
like screaming. It's not going to happen.
I'll do my duty as the producer and feed her a bunch of Benadryl.
Yeah, we hide Benadryl inside of Benadryl, so Charlie will eat it.
For those of you watching and listening, Charlie is doing parkour off the steps over here.
Yeah, Charlie is in the parkour.
She's in the mood. She wants to know who won the Hog Cup.
Yeah, she's pissed that we're fucking...
She's dying to know.
We're delaying it, but this is what we do, folks.
This is what we do.
You're going to hear about our Judas Priest trip first.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
It's Judas Priest. It's JP's.
JP Sundays at 6. That's right.
And Sundays at 6. To rehash some old bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
We saw Judas Priest. That's what we're getting at.
Oh, yeah, I was saying, I feel like we got to talk about it.
Yes.
I've talked about the other shows I went to.
Let's
This is the first show we went to together.
We went to
since
it together.
Fucking Weird Al? I don't know.
It was DP Tuesdays at 8:30.
That's right.
It was a DPC's JP.
Yeah. All I'll say is they ruled.
They did. They rocked out.
Rob Halford, 70 years old, still a fucking metal god.
Gotta say,
Still an LGBT icon.
LGBT icon. I gotta say, I was hellbent for leather when I saw them.
That's right. We were both hellbent for leather.
We were both living after midnight.
You had a hilarious line when he came on stage. You said he looked like gay Dr. Robotnik.
He did!
And he did. He absolutely looked like gay Robotnik.
Okay, so straight up, the first outfit he came out in, this dude had a core outfit of just like a black tank top, some like black like pants or whatever, and some like fucking like heavy boots.
Yeah.
And then throughout the show, he changed jackets. And I'm talking like full sleeve leather jackets, like custom made, like art on the back,
yeah.
Stuff like that.
There were like 8 costume changes.
He had like 8 costume changes.
At least.
The first one he came out in, he had a fucking like black and gold fringe jacket that he wore. It had like the fucking like just like beautiful like gold fringe coming down, and like a bunch of gold studs all over, a big like Judas Priest on the back.
He looks like a Robotnik.
Yeah, and He had the fucking glasses on, and he had like face on there. He literally looked like Dr. Robotnik had sucked a cock.
Yeah, I had seen him with the big beard.
Yeah,
Like, the big beard was a cool look. He kind of had like the Kratos beard.
And we gotta say too, Paige, you pointed this out, LGBT icon, but also bald icon.
Yeah, obviously, like, I knew he was bald, but, like, it didn't occur to me that, like, in the bald community, he was a god.
Half the people, yeah.
Because it was a third of the audience looked exactly like him.
Half the people at this show, I swear, looked like they were cooking meth in their basement with a fucking dropout.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I especially nowadays, like, there's more and more LGBT stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a lot more badass gay characters now.
Mm-hmm.
But how many badass bald characters are there? You know what I mean? Like, it didn't occur to me, but it's like, oh yeah, this is a badass bald guy. Like,
I think I can list a few on one finger. We have Kratos from the God of War franchise.
right, so not real.
Very well.
I'm talking about people you can go see. Who can you go see if you're a bald guy? And you're like, I really wish I had heroes to look up to.
Well, that kind of knocks my other ones out, because I was going to say Walter White, but
Walter White's badass.
he is also not real.
You could probably go see,
There's Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel's definitely not badass.
So I have an idea for a TV show, by the way. It's about when your mom met that bald guy. It's how we met your mother.
I can get into that.
Fox Entertainment, hire this woman. There's a Cory Booker,
Wait.
senator.
Yeah, Cory Booker's bald.
Well, there's a
Cory
lot
Booker's
of bald black guys that I think are badass. Terry Crews is pretty badass.
Terry Crews. There's Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Billy Corgan.
Bald looks better on a black guy.
Bald, I would totally agree. 100%.
So,
100%.
but yeah, Rob ruled.
Rob ruled. And the opener ruled too. They also sounded very good.
Yeah, Queen's right. They were
Queen's
good.
right.
Yeah. I'm trying to fucking think of. I don't know. I lost it. I fucking lost it.
What were some of the highlights of the show for you, Paige?
Oh, I mean, like I love with these old bands. I said it about Billy Joel too.
Mm.
But at the end, when they played their encore, dude, these bands that just have so many like hits, it's just like 5 hits in a row.
Oh,
like when they get to their encore, like there were hits within the whole set, of course. But when they get to the encore, it's just like, oh, all of these are just big ass songs.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what was it? What was it? It was like third in the set was Turbo Lover.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a big track.
Great track.
What was the other one they did like very close to the beginning?
Oh, you got another thing coming?
Yeah, you got another thing coming.
Yeah.
They did that very early on, and then by the end of it, it was just like it was Living After Midnight was the close.
Yeah.
Before that, we had Breaking the Law. We had
Yeah.
Hellbent for Leather.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and you mentioned Hellbent for Leather. I love that, like, because you mentioned the costume changes too. And it's like, this is 50 years of heavy metal, and which is crazy.
Yeah.
50 years of anything.
Right.
It's 50 years.
That's 5 decades
And he was
of Judas Priest.
in the closet for like 25 of them. You know what I mean? And it's like, you watch the show with all the costume changes and like the leather and shit, and it's like, how do people not realize he was gay? This is insane. that that anyone believes he was closeted.
I know, but you pointed it out too, Paige. It's like Hellbent for Leather is not the only song that he's written about leather, right?
Yeah, apparently there's like other lyrics where it's like he like mentions like enjoying wearing leather.
Dude, straight up, the fucking emphasis on leather is such like a I feel like that's like in the 80s or 90s. If you want to hammer home that a character is gay, you just shoot to that. You just cut to them in like a very brief scene of them dancing in a club, wearing a leather jacket and one of those like biker caps.
Yeah. I told you, I don't know if I ever did tell you this. This is pretty funny, because you're right, like, the S&M gear is like, it's like the classic, like, oh, gay.
Right, yeah. It's like, how do we do some non-verbal storytelling here?
That's right, yeah, it's environmental storytelling. Yeah, fucking,
Let's just fucking strap him up like a Tom of Finland.
One time, like, when we were, like, kids, I don't know, when you're like a kid and, like, you kind of know what sex is, but you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember someone like emailed Dad this like it was like this cartoon of like it was like a cartoon like music video of like about how George Bush was gonna like beat John Kerry's ass basically. That was the hook.
Yeah. All right.
That was the premise.
We've already got some timeless content here.
Yeah, but in the cartoon, like in the music video, like there was one where it was like he was like saying he was gonna like fuck him or something. and it showed John Kerry in like S&M gear, and he was like getting like whipped by
George Bush.
By George Bush, yeah. And dude, I saw that when I was like 8, and I remember for the longest time I thought sex was missionary. I thought it was missionary, but you had to wear S&M gear. Like you couldn't get hard, like it wouldn't work if you didn't wear S&M gear.
Dude, that is so funny. That is so funny.
And honestly, I don't know when I realized that wasn't true. I now know it's not true.
So you're saying to this day you cannot get hard unless you're wearing a harness and you have a gag in your mouth?
It would help. All I can say is it would help.
Hey, Paige's School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah,
He likes
hard cocks.
Yeah, he likes to get knocked hard with a hard cock to get him hard. Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Did you have any weird sexual, not hang-ups? It's not, because it's not a hang-up. It's just like a misunderstanding.
Yeah, I'm
Do you have any misunderstandings about sex?
trying to think. For the longest time, for reproductive sex, I did not understand how it worked for ever.
Interesting, because I remember we found out pretty young. Because remember, Dad told us.
I do remember
You
that.
remember that?
That was a very odd conversation because I remember because we shared a room growing up.
Yeah,
we had bunk beds.
That's right.
And I remember he just walked in our room after we had gone to bed or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Hey, I heard there was some confusion about something," and I cannot remember if we were talking about it.
So
or it just came up.
I do remember. Yeah, I remember that we were arguing about, not even arguing, just having a discussion.
Yeah, just having a little friendly discourse.
Dee and I have straight up never argued.
No, we have never argued.
We don't do that shit.
It's just been a fraternal accord.
That's right. So I remember we were talking about pregnant bitches.
Yeah.
Right. I was like 8 and you were like 10.
Those exact words Paige said to me, pregnant.
Yeah. I was like, yo, Dee, you know when a bitch is pregnant?
And I said, yeah, I know when a bitch is pregnant.
Yeah. But we were discussing at the ages of 8 and 10 how the baby got out.
Yeah.
Because you were saying like I knew what a vagina was, I guess.
Mm.
But you were like, it comes out of the vagina, and I was like, no. I was like, there's no way. I was like, they gotta cut it out. There's no way. It's a little hole. There's no way of fucking. There's no way a baby coming out of that pussy.
I do remember this now.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah, and then Dad came into.
So I basically thought all of them were C-sections, and Dad thought we were talking about how it got in there, which it hadn't even occurred to me.
Yeah, you have to put the baby in order to get it out.
Somehow it got in there. Yeah, and he just came in, gave us the rundown. I was like, oh hell yeah, dude. I was like, that is awesome. He was like, do you have any questions? I was like, yeah, do you have to cream pie her dad? Or do you bust on her titties or face? Or at the back, of the small of her back?
Yeah, I remember you just shivering like butthead, just being like, that's so cool.
Just the idea, it's like, oh, so any questions? It's like, a lot actually.
Dude, I feel like any explanation of that merits more questions than it answers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I'm just
I
thinking.
don't even he just walked by and heard us talking about it, I guess.
Yeah, I have no idea how he caught wind of us.
Yeah.
To discussing that.
Yeah. And then I remember being excited to tell people because I was like, I'm 8, dude. I know this, and I know my classmates don't know this shit. So I was telling people at school. Yeah. And for a long time I thought vaginas were called ginas too.
Ginas?
I don't know why I didn't think. Maybe we were in Virginia and I thought in Virginia it's a vagina. You know what I mean?
It's a vagina.
In Virginia it's a VA-gina. But in Texas it's a TX-gina.
It's a text-gina.
So yeah, I was just going around school being like,
and then,
yeah, dude, you take the penis and put it in the vagina?
In
and then you pee or something?
Yeah, you just go about your life and then one day you just piss a baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that was cool. That was pretty hog wild.
Dude, can you think of imagine what Gen Z sex ed is like now? It's some kid just thinks sees inflation porn and thinks that's how babies are made.
Dude, inflation porn is insane. It's the craziest shit. I know we've talked about weird porn.
It's wild.
But what the fuck?
Right. The appeal of just being stuffed with air or a fluid until you pop.
Oh, now we got Jason Statham as the ball icon.
Oh!
That's true, but is he badass? Because what I'm saying is Rob Halford stands out because it's specifically badass.
Yeah.
How many badass bald icons are there?
This man was 70 and he was still screaming on key. On
Dude,
stage.
that is the biggest thing because I'm always impressed by like how their voice sounds.
Yeah.
You know, he's 70, so he was running around on stage, but you could definitely tell there's a pep in his step that's not there as a 70-year-old man.
It was definitely he was running at half speed, I would say.
Half speed, yeah. But vocals, like unreal. He
Vocals did not
sounded
sound
like better than the album.
Yeah, I would
Like,
oh my
yeah.
god. He had such like a rough and intense way of singing. It was oh my god.
Yeah.
It was awesome to witness.
Yeah. Yeah, you really see like with these like because we were saying too like it can sound kind of corny on like on the album.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
dude, like live, it's like you really see like why these people are like famous. You
Oh
know
my
what I mean?
God,
It's
yeah.
like whether it's not really like big music anymore, but you see like live, it's like oh fuck, like
Yeah.
this is like crazy.
Like, yeah, like it's one thing when you just hear like a fucking like some fucking like a King Diamond or something like hit those falsetto notes and then like you actually see it live.
Yeah,
It's like he's
right.
shaking an auditorium with
Yeah.
his voice.
It's crazy.
Now, dude, I feel like we would be remiss if we didn't bring this up because we witnessed something that I would say is hog wild adjacent.
Yeah, this was pretty funny.
This is very funny.
See if you can. We're gonna get to the rest of your birthday,
Oh yeah.
but see if you can tell us about this guy in 4 minutes.
Okay.
Because we're gonna get our champion in here.
So in 4 minutes, here's the rundown. We were on the second floor balcony.
3 minutes.
All right, here we go. We were on the second floor balcony of this place called the Met. It was like a big theater, and it had like basically like 4 tiers to it that the audience could sit in. We were on the second floor. There was a little roped off area that people were not allowed to sit in, but people were still getting in there and like crashing the party. And there were these 2 dudes who were like, what would you say, Paige? I'd say they were probably like 50, 60, like older guys.
Well, it was funny too because like we don't know why these people didn't get kicked out. So there was this section that was roped off, and like people kept going in there because no one's sitting there.
Right.
And they were trying to take the seats, and the security guard was on top of it. I've never seen security like give a fuck to this level. But like I guess they probably would have been expensive seats, and he was kicking. I saw 8 people get kicked out.
Yeah.
Of that like he was definitely staying on top of it.
It was kind of like an elimination match where like 8 people go in and then the champions were these 2 guys at the end of it.
Dude, he pulled them out and then they came back.
That's right.
And he was coming and kicking other people out and ignoring them.
Dude,
I would love to know what they said to him.
Dude, these people came back while the security guy was kicking 2 other people out.
That's what I'm saying. He brought them out and they went back.
Yeah, they just kind of wandered back in.
I don't know how. Yeah. I don't know how the jig wasn't up with them.
Yeah, but it's like these guys clearly were at least several beers in because they were wobbling, they were standing on this second floor balcony area, and they were just like dancing like nobody's business.
Also, what I'll say, quick note, the fucking people getting kicked out were really fun to watch. Because, dude, I kept watching it. He would go up and like whisper in their ear like, hey, is this you guys' seats? And I would watch them respond and be like, yeah, it's our seats. And he would ask to see their phone, and they would show him the phone, and then I would see him point, and they would be like, I saw multiple people be like not give the fucking jig up, like, okay, we tried to I saw multiple people like, oh, up there? Fuck, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was up there. It's like, shut, dude, you knew it was up there, shut up.
Oh, I thought it meant back of this side of the house. You're telling me I'm 3 floors down?
I'm telling you, I saw like separate people do that, like react that way. It's like, dude, you know you're not supposed to be sitting here.
Right, yeah.
Just be like, okay, yeah, you got us.
I mean, talk about Judas Priest. This one guy especially, I would say, was in the priesthood because every song that they played after these guys were up there and stayed there for the rest of the show, like, this guy would start every song just by lifting his hands up like this.
Yeah.
And then he would go down and he would, like, dance like this every now and then. And then he would just get super hyped and just be like, oh, yeah, yeah.
Dude, with how into it he was, like, and I've been known to, like, get drunk and, like, fucking headbang and shit, but, like, he was on Molly or something. Like, there was something else in his system, because he was, like, so hyped up.
Yeah.
It was crazy. We tried to get video, but...
Another bit, too, this guy was well over 6.5 feet tall. He was a tall-ass motherfucker, and he was wobbling the entire time.
Dude, we thought he might fall off
Yeah,
the banister. Yeah.
Because like the banister was what, like at most it was like 4 feet high, and this dude was like right on the edge, just dancing the entire time he was up there.
Fucking crazy. Alright, well, that was crazy. That was Judas Priest. We're gonna get into the rest of everything else.
We're gonna do it.
First, and if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for hanging out, but
Thank you for hanging out.
we're gonna stream this part on Instagram Live.
Yeah. So y'all on YouTube, stay on YouTube, but we're also going live on Instagram.
Let's see, I guess I can put it here. I might have to probably hold it, right?
Yeah.
To get the audio in the mic.
Yeah, get a little audio in the
Actually,
mic.
if we splice it together, I don't know. What do we need to do?
Let's hold
If
it.
you put it on speakerphone loud enough, you should get picked up with the mic.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because we want the squealers on YouTube to hear this too.
Exactly right.
We want the YouTube squealers to hear this. Now folks, Brandon Beswick, Alex Castagne, we had 2 people as our final contestants in the Hog Cup. And now we are going to show, live on the show, the winner of this year's Hog Cup.
Exactly right. It doesn't really get any more simple than that.
Yeah,
It's Hog Cup time.
it's the big reveal.
If you're, I see Sophie's popping in the Instagram live. Hey, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe right there.
Go ahead and subscribe right there.
YouTube.com/Paige Campbell.
YouTube.com/Paige Campbell.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
But we're gonna get our guest in
We're
here.
gonna do it. We're gonna get our very special champion.
That's right. I said guest. This is the Hog Cup champion.
Paige, let me just pull my envelope up. I'm going to be opening up our envelope here to see who is the winner. If you could prepare the award for the champion to come in.
We got the award ready.
We got it.
The award ready. Hopefully Instagram isn't fucking us over.
Yeah.
We know we
We
got
know.
off Instagram for this very
We have a tumultuous history with Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Still likes to bend his ass over and spread it for every kind of issue that we have.
Sophie's saying that the blazer's fresh. I appreciate that, Sophie. Of course, I had to get dressed up for the Hog Cup.
He did. He had to put on his best attire, as did I, which in my case is a hoodie and a bowl cap.
Yeah, see, I don't believe that. I guess I always should dress up for DP in terms of it being my Sunday best.
Hey!
But I don't believe that you don't have some nicer damn clothes. Some nicer threads.
Well, you could also turn over a new page every Sunday.
I guess you are right. It's more just like, you know, I'm lazy.
Everyone's getting the hype for the cut. Charlie is back down here, being a little rascal,
Yeah.
as she is wont to do. Being a wild child.
Exactly right. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's
Folks.
about to happen, folks.
Everybody.
Let the
folks.
countdown begin. You're about to find out. The world does not know
Here we go.
who is about to join.
69. 68. Maybe we should just take
Ooh. We got a little turbo fuel
Got a little
fucking flying out the exhaust
little
pipe.
turbo fuel from a turbo lover here. He's insane in the methane, is what I'm going to say.
This is the greatest day of my life.
This is...
You know what I wanted to shit on? Because at first we were having the discussion
We were.
whether we should do like multiple rounds last week. Because in my mind I'm like, March will be over. It is April 3rd, right?
Yeah.
April 3rd, of course we know.
April
Last
3rd.
day of March Madness.
Last day of March Madness.
But the other bullshit March Madness,
It's still going.
it goes into
April.
April.
It's mad.
I'm saying we followed suit because it's like it worked for our fucking Hog Cup, but it's like that's fucking dumb as shit
Yeah.
that they run real March Madness
Into April.
into April. Fuck you, I hate that.
Yeah. I mean, to us, it's just another March.
That's right. Yeah, to the Joker, it's normal
To the
March.
Joker, it's to the Joker, it's mental health awareness.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yes. All right. Well, we'll try our guess one more time.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I put no blame on our guest. I know.
Oh! Speak of the devil, and he's
Here we
here.
are, folks. You mind holding this for a second, Dee?
Yeah, I can do
Hopefully it's loud enough.
Yeah, let's pop up the volume.
I think that's as high as it goes.
All right, everybody. Who is the
Oh my God! You closed the damn. It's all right. It wouldn't be DP if there weren't technical difficulties. Here we are, folks.
DP stands for dysfunctional. Whoa! There's our man.
I know, you were on the very first, you were the very first guest, and now you are the very first Hog Cup champion. Alex, how does it feel? That is truly beautiful. Absolutely.
Let freedom ring.
And not only will I say you're going to be a champion, you're going to be the champion. This is the most prestigious cup in all of sports.
You're the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure if you can on the old Instagram. Oh, beautiful. Oh yeah, please.
Yeah.
Anything
Yes, please.
you need?
Yes, please. That
would upset us if we could argue with it.
I'm no match for greatness. What can I say? say.
You were impossible to stop. What was the final score, Dee, on this one?
Final score on this one, I think it was Brandon 24, Alex 58.
58. You were getting high 40s throughout, but 58 was the final count. I mean, you were an unstoppable force. That's not the first time his family got brought into the competition.
That is
we
true.
saw
That was true.
Nick was scrolling through his Facebook photos while sipping on some whiskey.
Nick was getting very personal. There's no telling what that maverick would do. Yeah, there's nothing hog wild about having a family except for coming inside of a pussy. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, we talked about the sidewalk slammers on the show. That's Mancuso, baby. Ah! Soldier of Fortune.
Of course, we're famous. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, if you drop another Hog Wild story in the year 2022, you could be double champion, baby. I mean, this, of course, is going to keep going. And, I mean, yeah. Now, let me ask you this, because, you know, you're in D.C., I'm in Philly. We'll certainly get you this trophy. What is your address? You don't have to answer that. I just wanted to.
On the off chance that the Hyper gang pulls a little civilian justice on there.
Yeah, that is true. After the blood feud that we had for the final, you definitely don't want to reveal that on the show.
Alex Castagne found dead outside the White House.
Yeah, dude, you say the White House address, and the White House catches on fire. It's the hike up your shorts munchkins.
It'll be a much more a much more underwhelming storming of
Wow. If you saw that on YouTube, folks, the Hog Cup just fell. Good thing it's solid gold.
The Hog Cup went hog wild.
Good thing it is made of solid gold. It's not going to put a dent in there, but beautiful. Well, Alex, if you don't have any closing remarks, all I can say is thank you so much and congratulations,
Oh
brother.
shit! Thank you so much, Alex. This is a blast.
Not bad. Absolutely beautiful. Round of applause for our champion, folks. Absolutely beautiful. Salute, brother. Stay hog wild. Hell yes.
Hell yes.
Hell yes.
Hell yes.
All right.
Instagram, goodbye.
We'll go ahead and save that. I'll just go ahead and pop that in the corner there for a second.
Paige is doing a little saving for later, which he's very acquainted with.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Wow.
And we're back.
So that's it. The Hog Cup.
That's it. Hog Cup.
Alex Castagne. Hog Cup 1 champion.
Perfect. One, and definitely not done. Hopefully many more to come.
Oh, there's so many more to come. We're gonna keep getting these Hog Cup champions out there. We already have a lot of great matches shaping up for next year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
A lot of hog wild stories that have been made and are in the making.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. We were saying after 16 years, we might do a tournament of champions.
Yeah, do a little
We have
champions
16
tournament.
different champions. We'll do a little league of
A
champions.
little league of champions to determine who is the biggest boar in the pig pen.
Well, you don't want to be the biggest boar.
Oh, no.
But you do want to be the biggest boar. You know what I mean?
You want to have the fattest tusks, is what I'm saying.
But the bottom line, folks, is there can only be one
There can only be one.
first
Yes.
champion. And our first champion, it is Alex Castagne.
Alex!
It's not Brandon Beswick. It's not Gabe Popescu. It's not Nick. It's not Noah. It's not even our very
Not
own
even
Dee.
me. And I fought very dirty.
It's Alex Castagne, and she fought dirty.
I fought dirty, but Alex fought dirtier.
Oh, yeah. So, if you're ever at Alex's apartment, you can see that. That is apartment.
It'll be on his mantle or posted on his eBay shortly.
It is solid gold.
It is.
It is.
It's solid gold.
That's all we can say.
Solid fucking gold. All I have to say is, Castaigniacs, you better be locking your doors tonight because the Hike Up the Shorts gang will be bloodthirsty.
Now I don't know if never mind. He posted online, so we can mention this. I was like, I don't know if we want to blow up Brandon's spot.
Oh,
But Aaron made a point. He grows a shit ton of weed at home, which is kind of hog wild.
okay.
I would agree that it was hog wild before Virginia legalized that shit. Now that that's legal, that is not hog wild. He's a law-abiding citizen,
That's pretty hog
which
wild.
stinks. Being a law-abiding citizen stinks. We just saw Judas Priest. We love breaking the law, baby.
You gotta say, that pork's been tenderized. It's gone soft.
We should do a thing where we could do an episode called 99 Crimes. This would be pretty hog wild. And we could see how many crimes we could break on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then it'll be DP behind bars.
Well, I mean, like cutting a tab off of a mattress. Boom. That's
There you
law.
go.
That's law number one.
One and done. 98 to go.
You could have like me standing on the sidewalk out there, and I'm just stepping on a praying mantis, just slowly crushing a praying mantis.
Two done.
Two laws.
You could be walking across the road, not in the crosswalk.
I mean, I don't know my medicinal card.
Ah!
So, let's just say laws have been broken on the show. Let's just say
Paige is already in the double digits.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the hog quarters, while in the middle of Philadelphia, it's kind of like Alex. We just talked to him. He's in D.C.
He's in DC.
That's a district. That's not a state. You know what I mean? It's like uncharted waters. There's no law in the hog quarters. There's absolutely zero law in the damn hog quarters.
The HQ is an autonomous zone. It is not beholden to the United States of America, KKK.
I can shoot up in here, and the cops can't say anything.
You could shoot someone up in here.
I could, which would be 100% hog wild.
Wild. Back to our OG definition.
Yeah, that's right. So, I don't know. That's the Hog Cup.
Festivities.
We talked about Judas Priest.
Yeah.
How was the rest of your birthday? Let's get into that.
The rest of my birthday was very nice. I don't usually like to do things on my birthday. I don't usually like to make a fuss. I usually just like to hole myself up in a room with a big bag of heroin and nod the fuck off for 2 to 3 weeks.
You are a damn heroin. You fucking are.
I'm a heroin because I'm always just right over there. But it was nice. Saw Judas Priest the day of. I went to South House and got treated to an intimate evening of comedy from some of Philly's finest.
Oh, yeah.
Including
Right.
our producer, Samantha Paget, who was hosting the entire thing. And yeah, I ate some good food. I cooked a nice little dinner. I got this shirt from my wonderful bandmates and wonderful friends, Danny and Maya. And yeah, it's been nice all told.
That's beautiful.
Did a little ketamine.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron's mentioning, he said we could drink 19 crimes.
Oh!
The Snoop Dogg wine. Speaking of crimes committed, I stole a damn bottle one time.
He did steal a damn
I
bottle.
might have talked about it on the show.
I watched him do it.
Yeah, you watched me do it.
Yeah, I watched you do it.
Yeah, I love the irony of stealing a bottle called 19 crimes.
Dude,
That is awesome.
It was a Thanksgiving, and talk about thankfulness, because I was thankful that you did that.
You were thankful for my degenerate behavior.
Yeah, my gratitude put me latitude.
Well, we were at your place in Stanton at the time.
Yeah.
And we were trying to, I was trying to buy it, but it was like 12:05. And they were like, in Virginia, no alcohol after midnight. They were like, no.
They were like,
I just
no.
slipped that shit right in my jacket. I'm like, I tried to give you $15.
You tried.
I tried my ass so hard.
Hey, there we were, completely wasted. Out of luck and down.
Yeah.
And Paige took the law into his own hands.
Breaking the law. baby.
The outlaw that he is. D.P.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a wonderful rest of my birthday. Played a show at Khyber Pass.
I know, I went to the show. Y'all fucking shredded as usual.
Yeah.
As per usual.
Played with some wonderful bands. Glass Healer, a band from Texas. No Era, a Philly band, which is super cool. And a band from Baltimore called Faceplant, which was also really, really cool. It was a fun night of music.
Yeah, y'all shredded.
Yeah.
It was fucking epic. I mean, we're both just masters of riffs.
We're just masters of riffs. And then you had shows too, Paige. Speaking of riffs, you were doing some comedy.
Yeah. I mean, the only booked one I think was Saturday. But that actually was a really fun show.
Yeah.
It was at a coffee shop.
Oh, it was at a coffee shop?
Yeah, and I didn't like really know what to expect because when I got there, they were like closed. But like they closed at 3 and they just like opened it up for the show.
Okay.
And like there was a crowd there. It was great.
Yeah,
like,
hell yeah.
Super into it, super fun. Kind of older, but like didn't really care. Like,
Oh.
didn't really care about like I don't know. Like there was like a point where like I'm doing like some religion, some like sex jokes, and like I could see old people, some of the older people kind of like clamming up and getting upset, and like the crowd liked it. So I don't really care.
Paige goes by majority rules.
Yeah.
When he does his jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Majority rules, and it's like, I don't really care if you're offended if you're going to be dead in 10 years. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm trying to have a career for the next 40 years. I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I'm saying.
Much like a game for the GameCube.
You don't matter anymore.
Much like a game for the GameCube, Paige always puts on his majority mask.
Yeah.
That's Nintendo 64.
That is.
Yes.
It's alright. What was it? It's Wind Waker on GameCube.
Wind Waker. Much like a title, a Legend of Zelda franchise title for the GameCube.
Yeah.
Paige throws on his Wind Waker to wake up the crowd.
Yeah, that is exactly right. No, yeah, there was like I was hanging out after the show. There was like this like old woman. She was like there really early too. So I was like kind of talking to her beforehand. But she was like talking to like me and like a couple other comics, and she was like, I don't know why y'all have to just resort to the sex stuff. She's like, it's so, and I was like, because it works. And she was like, no, it doesn't work. And I was like, I didn't have a joke that didn't work tonight. Like, what are you talking about? I was like, you watched all of my jokes work. Like, I know what you're talking about. You and your friends clammed up, but the crowd laughed at everything. That's what I'm saying.
I love how it doesn't work usually just translates to "it made me uncomfortable."
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, it's like, okay. I wasn't even like crazy dirty. You know my sex.
Yeah. Oh, I know your sex jokes.
Yeah.
I know your filthy humor.
Yeah.
Your toilet
Fucking,
mouth.
yeah, I got a potty mouth.
Yeah. You call his mouth the fucking slop trough. Because he's rooting around there for all kinds of filth.
Hey, any ladies looking for the bathroom? It's right here. it's right fucking here. Hey, what are you in town for? The face sitting convention? I heard the face sitting convention was in town. Any chance that's what you're in town for?
Can I get a ratio of how many times that has worked?
Oh, wow. I've never actually tried it, but I would say probably 0.0.
Hey, I'm going out of town this weekend.
Maybe not. There's someone who would react to that.
Yeah, there's somebody who would be like, oh, well, don't mind if I do that.
Yeah.
Where is
the problem is, if someone doesn't like it, that's a blog post. That's the problem with a line like that. If someone doesn't go for it, then you're a piece of shit creep.
That's a blog post with a lot of stock photos and a Sans Courier font.
Yeah, that's right.
Now I gotta say, what if someone is going out of town and they're just like, hey, I'm going out of town for a little bit. Would you mind face sitting for me?
Face sitting, yeah. That rules.
I gotta get it in before I get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, we're at 6:56. I figure we can get our plugs in, get the hell out of here.
It's time for plugs.
I figure we already went hog wild. Let's get these plugs in. Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's get these plugs in. Number one plug would be Brandon Beswick, apparently.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're in Virginia.
If you're in a little Richmond, Virginia.
Wow, no. To set the record straight, I don't think he cares about people knowing he grows it.
Yeah.
He will not sell it to you.
Never mind. There's no one in Richmond you can get weed from.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that it's legal, it's lame, man. But you can't get it.
It's lame to smoke.
Yeah. The only drug I need is the Holy Spirit.
Hey! I want to be drunk off that wine. I need the blood of Christ.
The blood of our Lord.
The blood of our Lord. The meat of his flesh.
Yeah. I don't really have much to plug.
Alright.
I'm at Uncle Paige on everything. Some of the show was on Uncle Paige. Yeah. Including YouTube. Go and subscribe, folks.
Like, subscribe.
You said you wanted us to bring the Race to 100 back. Hey, I was talking about obliterating the competition. The Race to 100 has been obliterated.
The Race to 100 has been crossed.
We've been comfortably sitting like 10 over 100 for a couple weeks now.
We fucking buried that finish line.
So
the finish line has been crossed and we've just been doing laps over it.
Basically, it's now time to announce the Race to 1 million. We won't stop until every man, woman, and child has been fucking DP'd in their pussy mouth and asshole by riffs. By riffs specifically. There's nothing wrong with putting a riff in a child's asshole. A riff.
When Paige says child, he means people 18 plus.
That's right. I'm talking about riffs.
He's talking about jokes.
Yeah. You can't say a riff and let it fly up an ass.
Dude,
regardless of age.
Dude, are you making your jokes suppositories now?
I wish we could. If we could distill DP riffs down into little suppositories and fucking send that out to people, that would be awesome.
Now you could be putting this joke in your ears, but you can also put it into your rectum.
That's right, if you need riffs on the go.
And that joke not only rectum, it damn near killed him.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is, other than social media, Busky 29th in Richmond.
It's been sold out.
Not yet.
Not this one.
Oh, sold out the last 3 months.
Yeah.
That's right. But
So,
get your tickets, because let's make it 4 months, baby.
let's make it a quad. Make it 4 sold out Buskies in a row.
Exactly. Just keep selling them out, folks. That's all I'm asking. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Make Paige a fucking rock star of Buskies.
Yeah.
This is his Madison Square Garden.
It is. That's right.
And you should be selling it out.
Keep buying those tickets, folks. I won't be at this one, but Jack Giroux's guest hosting. He's very funny, And
Jarawak, Hog Wild Boy.
I'll be back in May.
You'll be back in May. April showers bring Jarawak flowers.
That is right.
But May showers bring Paige.
That's right.
A little PC.
But, still buy a ticket. I'll still plug it.
Yeah, still buy a ticket. It'll be fun.
I'm still going to be advertising.
Jack's a funny guy.
Jack's funny.
It'll be a fun show.
Jack's funny. It's a hot lineup.
It's
Kevin
hot lineup.
Seafried, very funny. Mike J, very funny. Nick Dees is on it, very funny. Who else is on it? I forget. Oh, I don't know. Who is that last person?
The mystery guest of Busky. Find out who it is and buy your tickets.
Anyway, it's a good lineup. Buy those tickets, folks. What do you got to plug?
I got a couple shows coming up. Lisa is going to be playing at The Fire in a couple weeks. Not this week, but maybe sometime next week. I'm not sure on the date. But follow us on Instagram to know when that is. We'll announce it. We also have a show coming up later this month on the 27th at Trafalmador in Philadelphia. So check out our Instagram at Lisa the Band if you want to see that. We have a single out. It's called Madmen.
It's
very
so good. It popped up in my feed the other day.
Oh, shit, dude.
I was on the SEPTA home, and it's just like, it's unreal. Check it out, folks. It's like, it sounds like the most professional fucking song I've ever heard.
It's on Spotify, it's on Bandcamp. Ryan Gallagher mixed and produced it and did a wonderful job. So check that out. Also, we are going to be having an EP release in May. So mark your calendars for May 7th at Ortleaves.
Ooh, I've seen them play at Ortleaves. It rules.
Ortleaves is a good venue. This will be a good show. We're going to be playing with a couple other bands. I think Heat Loaf is one of them. And
Heatloaf?
Heatloaf, yeah.
That rules.
If you want a little Paradise by the Dashboard Light, but with a few letters changed around in it,
Yeah.
you can come to Ortleaves on May 7th. And there's another band, which I will announce the next time we do a DP.
That's beautiful.
But yeah, we got stuff to look forward to. Check us out.
That's it, folks. Basically, that's the show.
That's all.
Your Hog Cup champions, Alex Castagne. Buy tickets to all of our shows.
Bye.
Subscribe.
Our tickets. Subscribe.
And until next time, stay fucking hog wild. Oh, yeah, baby.